guys, welcome back to Planet Tyro. I'm your host, Donald Wonder. Now I get to talk about another comedy show that's very under the radar, that has a big fan base, that I finally get to share with you guys. Now, funny enough, people are actually stumbling onto this old comedy show because it's got the same name of a very, very popular show that's running now. And some people are stumbling across the show like, what the hell is this? This isn't this show, this is something else. So you're getting a pleasant surprise. But I do want to defend the show because some people are hit and miss about it, but you just need to give it a chance. And it is actually one of my favorite dark comedies, black satire comedies. So let's talk about it right now.
Tyro Media.
Alright guys, we're talking about the Newsroom. And no, not the Jeff Daniels one, the Ken Finkleman one. The Newsroom is a dark comedy satire set in a fake news production station set in Canada, and it ran from 1996 to 2006. There's only 3 seasons, but there's a reason why it ran for 10 seasons, and I'll get to that later, but I just want to tell you what it's about. Basically, it's about this news production manager called George Finkleman, and basically he's just so self-obsessed, self-obsessed, ratings hungry, unethical. He will do anything to get the show the numbers he wants. He only cares about himself, and the whole show must roll around what he wants. He does it in a very comedic way, and the comedy in the show is dry comedy. There's no laugh track. You just watch the scenarios play out. And as well as George, there's the anchorman for the news show, who's just a complete out of touch buffoon. And you've got the cast and crew of the news station who are just kind of they don't really care. They're just unethical. Some of them are normal people, some of them are unethical. There's a nice variety of characters. And there's also this intern who's just very detached, who's very funny as well. And this show is, you get a behind the scenes look at a news station, how it's run, and how these people just try to get the show out with this madcap, psycho, not caring, self-obsessed producer called George. Now George, aka who's the main writer, Ken Finkleman, for the show, this show is genius to me. I love this show's comedy. It's very subtle, but it evolves into the darkest, twisted comedy that I've ever seen. And you know, it's akin to The Office. Now this show started before The Office, and some people say this was the birth of The Office. A lot of shows I think were inspired by this one, but because this was a Canadian show, because it had not a lot of attention, I don't think it got much attention. Now, I just repeated myself. Now, the funny thing is, the reason why the show spanned for 10 years is because it had the first season, season 1, and then it had spin-offs or TV movies that were related to the Newsroom. Some of them were even called like Escape from the Newsroom and stuff like that. But they went off in a slightly different direction, a more artistic direction. I didn't like those spin-offs. Some of them were okay, but I didn't really like them. I think one was called More Tears and stuff like that. But basically, they kind of failed. And then the show, the original show, was put on hiatus. And then it came back for season 2 and 3 in 2005. So basically, the show was on hiatus for a good number of years, and then came back and finished it off. And guys, I did say I love this show, so guess what? I own it, guys. I have all the DVDs here. Season 2, Season 1, and Season 3. Yes, you can get them all on DVD. I think it's a total of 36 episodes. It's very short, very sweet. I wish it was on Netflix because it's worth checking out an episode to see if you would like the comedy. Because like I said, the comedy is very dry. And a lot of people won't like this show. A lot of people, like I said, were looking for that Jeff Daniels show, The Newsroom, and they stumbled upon this one. And they were like, what the fuck is this? This is some weird, dry comedy about this psycho in the newsroom. It's one of those shows you're either going to like or you're going to hate it, in my opinion. So jump on YouTube, because there are some episodes on YouTube. Check out an episode. Then if you like the series, go out and buy it, because the DVDs are cheap. It's short, it's only 36 episodes, or stream it. I hope it's on Hulu or whatever. But this is one of my all-time favorite comedies, which is why I own it. But I've got to be fair and give it the rating of a quiet taste. because even though I love it, I know a lot of people aren't gonna like it. But I still think this is genius comedy. I remember showing this to my brother and he just attuned to it. But we're from the same family, we've got the same sense of humour, so I'm not surprised he liked it. But this is one that definitely went under the radar. But like I said, it's being stumbled upon more now because it's got the same name as the Jeff Daniels one. But the Newsroom, I think it was done by CBS, 1995 to 2006. Great show. Ken Finkleman, my hats off to you. And I do know that the director did try to do some other Curb Your Enthusiasm type show that kind of tanked as well. You're a genius, Ken, but you know, your shows have gone very much unappreciated. I just want to give a shout out to you that you did the Newsroom, which is a great show. I do love it. You do have a small fan base out there, and I'm going to dedicate this review out to those fans out there who do love the Newsroom, who do love Ken Finkleman, and who do want to see more. Do I want to see more? I wouldn't mind, but it's probably not going to happen. That's why I'm doing this review in total. So guys, do me a favour. If you see the Newsroom, or if you hate it, or if you liked it, let me know down in the comments below, because I do want to share, let's share our experiences together in the comments down below. So let's leave it there, guys, because I could ramble about the show on forever, but there really isn't much you can ramble on about a straight comedy, because it's never really about plot. It's just about episodic craziness. Guys, thanks for watching. As you can see on the screen here, you can click to see some more playlists and annotations on all our other reviews and discussions, which we talk about animation, movies, TV shows, what have you, all types of stuff. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button if you like the content and if you want to see more. Let me know that you like it by hitting that thumbs up button. And until then, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Peace.